Oh, hey.
Hey, Cindy, can you hear me?
Excellent. I like your little command headset.
That's right.
Hi,
That's what we,
Amanda. I
she
can't
can't
hear
hear.
Amanda.
Hi,
She, I
She
don't
can't
think she,
talk.
oh, wait a minute.
The microphone.
that's Laura.
Oh,
It
that's
cuts in
Laura.
and out.
Okay. Are we hearing Amanda or no?
I'm hearing
Yeah.
someone in the room, I think.
Yeah.
I hear Laura,
Amanda,
but
I
not
think we're
Amanda.
hearing you.
But not Amanda.
Okay.
Amanda, maybe could you put that wouldn't work, would it? Put it on speakerphone, but
She said Pam said something happened yesterday afternoon after I left, and I'm not sure why the audio is not working. So that's what.
where's Paul?
He's there. I saw him.
Oh,
Uh-oh. What was the signal? Hey, hand signal she just gave us.
oh, he's in his office.
Oh, so she can hear us.
She can hear us, yeah.
I feel like I can hear in there.
Um, okay, Laura, I sent you a text of the binocular link,
I saw that. I did actually
but
see
it
that.
didn't have the prices with it.
Yeah, I'm 99% sure you said it was 3,000 when you looked at it. I remember having this conversation,
Okay.
but that doesn't do us a lot of good without. I'll have to send a new
With
request.
without the what?
Without Amanda wanted links and stuff.
Oh, I gave you the link to request a quote. I can send that to Amanda.
No, I don't. I just mean I think I need to request the quote. I'm not sure that this quote that I got last night's really going to work for what we need right now.
Well,
Okay.
I think Amanda just needs like pretty much high level, and then if it progresses forward, we nail it down further. But we have to be within that budget range.
He
She
didn't
gave
put
us the thumbs up.
like for Samoset, he only put in a really expensive play structure, but he didn't quote any of the other stuff I asked for, like the musical instruments or.
I have some price on musical instruments. I don't know if it's the same ones you had done.
I did go through and get some. I don't know if I personally like what Leanne had found for the play structure better than what he sent us. So I don't know if we go off what we already had. Um,
Well, the
Oh,
one
here's
I
this.
sent you had musical instruments on it too. It had like a drum set and then had something else.
yeah, like I give this guy credit for attempting because I know he said he had to call the companies to get what the install was. So he called the different companies for all the products, trying to fit it into. Should we not be talking because it's not official meeting yet?
Mhm.
Oh, we didn't open. We didn't.
Should I,
You guys didn't say the pledge without me.
oh my God. Should I call the meeting to order?
Yeah, we got to get going, I think.
Yeah.
Steve didn't come yet.
I don't know. Um, so let's just verify. Amanda, can you hear us? Yes. Okay. Oh, she says I'm going to log in from my laptop. Okay, good. Good idea. Okay, perfect. And then we can commence when she's on. Oh, those binoculars are going to be so fun.
I wonder we'll have to put them on the park side, not the beach side.
Yeah, for sure.
There was one that you had that had both binocular and telescope on it. That's the one I
Okay, I
remember.
think I'm finding that now. I have a notepad that has, well, one had like a dual ADA compliant, one was lower and one was higher, two people could see.
Yes, that's what I remember you talking about.
But this don't look like oh wait, it is a mono. One is a mono. Oh, okay. All right, let's see.
There she is.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
I have no idea what's like the. None of this works.
I mean, we can see everything on the camera, so that's good.
And we're
If
hearing
we-
each other, it sounds like.
Yep. Oh, I do like that
Yep.
one, Cindy.
Yeah, that one, 2 people could use. I gotta
Yeah.
find the price of that one if I have it.
I have a price on those, Cindy, the telescope thing.
Okay, cool.
But you're right, we can basically, we need to choose so that we have like a layout and a good idea of the budget. If the actual final choices change slightly, that's gonna be fine, but we just need to make sure we have enough money and that we're like itemizing it out appropriately.
Okay, I think it would be best if you direct us with what you think what we need. I
Yeah.
see the whiteboard there is the Park 27, but you want a deep dive in Samoset, correct?
We need both. We have 2 key decisions on the Park 27, and then Samoset is like the play structure. So I'll review the budget for each and where it's at, and then I want to highlight like a couple key decisions for those, and then we can get out of here hopefully.
Okay, so let's officially open the meeting. Laura, at 8:15. Are you documenting by chance?
I absolutely can. 8:15.
8:15. I guess we need to say the pledge. Okay, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Justice for all, by the way, for all.
Roll call
Pop,
here.
Reedy. Not here. Laura,
Here.
Wisnowski. Here. Bertrand.
He's
Not
not
here.
back yet.
Okay. Good. I don't need to make a motion because we're not going over anything. I guess just to accept the agenda. So a motion to accept today's agenda.
I second it.
Thank you, Cindy. Any discussion? Okay, motion carries.
Okay, Amanda, why don't you guide us with, step us through?
Yeah. Well, Paul needs to be here for the Park 27, so let's start with Samoset.
Okay,
So I still need, and I'll talk to Paul about this, but I'm still gonna need like the layout. So the 2 key things for Samoset are like the layout and then how much are we setting aside for like the big playground, both in terms of layout and cost. So Laura's, yours sent, right now I had put $75,000, but we still had room in the budget from what I had. And yours was how much an install? 45,000?
Yeah, he had 45. That clearly goes way past. Because I think what he said us was 102. But I think that's probably my fault. I think I may have given him the wrong. I told him our overall budget was 187, but that's without adding anything into it. So I think he sent us the most expensive place structure we could afford and didn't put anything else in it.
Cause yeah, 187 is the total budget, but then let me just show you this. We're having well, no, it's not, but we're going on this laptop if you want to come join.
Well, I am upstairs.
Okay. But we're gonna just keep moving because we have only 45 minutes and like this and this, so
It's fine.
we'll just do that. Okay. So the budget.
What do you need to know?
We're working on the budget here. We're gonna look at this we're looking at this all together. So no, it's not working, but we're doing this and we gotta move because we only have 45 or 40 minutes now. But so where we're at is that if we had this playground equipment, if we had the $75,000 one we have, if we'd put that install, I don't know, 110,000 might be decent. The sensory splash one, I didn't have the specific quote, but this one that we had was, it's references like 5 to 10,000 on there. The accessibility one we had, there was like a super scoop thing we had back a while ago that was like accessible for wheelchair kids. That was, I don't know if it's all the way up to 5,000, but it said 0 to 5,000. So just put 5,000 aside so you have room. The musical area, I have $15,000 in there right now. Again, it'll depend on final choices, but things like, you know, this is like 7,000. Some of these other ones are like 5 to 6,000. Some of the musical things, if you get high quality outdoor ones, are going to be fairly expensive. So I put that budget a little higher. The Seacoast ADA Telescope Mark II is the one I was talking about. They quoted $4,750. And then you need some, we talked about like the parking and recognition signs.
Does this go?
We're just gonna, you guys, we gotta keep moving on this.
Keep
The,
going.
the signage, have about 2,000 set aside. The ADA swings we had talked about and we submitted on the other grant was about 7,000 with install. And then depending on how many benches you want, they're about 1,500 each. I put 3 in here for now. The play bark material I rounded up to 2,000 if I understood that right.
You did.
And then landscape, okay. That was way lower than I was expecting. For some reason, I thought that
Well,
was
it's
gonna be a
even,
lot.
that 2,000 will accommodate all 3 parks, but not the labor to spread it.
Right. And then landscaping, I put 5 grand in, barrier-free surfacing. Oh yeah, well, actually, we can take that out now because that's the wood chips. So we have more room in there. And then I always had some contingency. I had like 25,000 in there before, but. So even with that, I think we're still pretty good. I don't know if there's like anything that's sticking out to anyone that is off or you would want to adjust at this point. Again, it doesn't have to be 100%,
Are you talking?
but
just the
it should have enough
equipment?
room. No, this is the full budget we just went
Okay,
through.
for the asphalt, I got another thing.
Yeah, we're not on that. We're on Samoset.
For the mulch?
So,
It's 2,000.
Amanda,
2,000 for the mulch, but are you gonna have a border around it? And are you going to put the weed barrier underneath it?
Okay, those are good questions.
Good, yeah, good points.
Cindy,
no, yeah, Pam asked me that yesterday. No, I didn't get quotes for that. It probably is a sound idea. We have the border around the Park 27. I don't think we have a border around Phoenix, and I know we don't around Samoset.
Phoenix, I think it's fully enclosed with wood chips, like it has a border all the way around it.
Do you think it has
You're
that
right.
plastic, the
I think
plastic?
so. I
Oh,
want to
okay.
say yes. I think it
All right.
does.
Well, that helps, but so if we have to do that for Samoset, I know the square footage of area.
and we can build it in if we have
we'll
some
just
extra.
put up,
Go ahead.
I'm
Sorry,
sorry, Amanda.
Cindy. You go.
I think we have to just swag a figure and it should be covered by what you put down there for a swag. As far
Yeah.
as putting down, so the labor there would be to remove probably some of the sand, put down the weed border, and then put wood chips with the border.
Okay. And yeah, I mean, if we have a fairly large contingency, I can like spread some of that across too to add, but those are good things to think about.
I wanted to say, and it applies to the Park 27 as well, but benches, I found a source that's Michigan made, the poly benches for 827 a piece.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
They look very attractive. A good rainstorm will wash them off. And I sent you the link, Amanda.
Okay. You said 8 set, well, I'll find it.
827. Yeah,
827, okay.
yeah, per
Thank
bench.
you.
It's a 6-foot
great.
bench.
Nice.
And then the musical instrument things, I had some before, so I have notepads upon notepads with all kinds of stuff. But my my hope there was in that one corner up by Samoset, that for sunset, when people come to celebrate the sunset, because that's the best place around the lake to
Mhm.
view it, that it could be, oh, I'm looking for it. A couple of things like the little wind, the chime thing, like very interactive to people like to help celebrate the sunset as well as during the day, play with those instruments. And if that's something that, you know, it kind of seems, I don't think it would be, but budget prohibitive, because some of them are like $5,000 per a nice set of chimes, $5,000 for like a kettle drum. You know, we could advance into that, but I've seen even like a hokey one that had like wood crates, and then people put their old pots and pans and you know, spoons, and just really hokey but interactive for kiddos to make
Mhm.
noise.
Yeah. I think even if you look at like having, if we have $15,000, even having 2 or 3 really nice ones, I don't know, given the space, you're not gonna have a huge amount of space. Is that enough, or you think you want to
So I
budget
looked
for
at
more?
the same ones that you had you had on there, Amanda. I looked at them last night, and you can buy them individually for like 1,400 instead
Yep.
of the pack. So we could still have the nice ones, just not as many.
Yeah.
I feel like
And
that's
again, these are some of the things we can, I mean, send me if you have the options, and then, but we'll just need to put something representative for now for those, and that they fit in the square footage. But the big one for today is this playground equipment. I think, Cindy, had you just found in the text, I didn't see the footprint of that, because we really need the footprint and a
Yeah.
good budget.
Yeah, look at that. I sent the whiteboard from when we did that last time.
Yeah,
When
and
we
that's the
did it.
dimensions I have, but we need the exterior confirmed, and then like we need confirmed how big, what did we say, 50 by 30? Is that still what
50
we're
by 30.
thinking?
Yeah, we are straight bound because of constraint, because of the cement pad for the shelter and trees.
Is
So
that
if we
cement,
don't,
is that
if
coming
we don't
out
do any
still?
demo of that shelter and not knock down any trees, 50 by 30, and we called it, we wanted big kids from age 4 to 12 for that.
Yeah, the only thing about the shelter is, I think Cindy made the point, is that it's the only like lightning shelter to get off the beach and get under there. Excuse me. Now we can redo it. It obviously needs to be redone. But she did make a good point, because people do use it all the time for that.
And previously you had in this budget, but I took it out because one of the last discussions we had, I said, we're gonna demo and keep it out. But if you're keeping the pavilion, or you could replace the pavilion, we could add in the money for that. I think it was, I'd have to double check, but I'm pretty sure it was like $20,000. Which is basically what we have left on the contingency. So that's a decision we need to know. Are we keeping that, or are we replacing it? Or are we demoing any of the concrete?
Well, it gives us, we have more flexibility in our footprint in making a new starting with a new canvas if we demo it and plan for where it would go, the replacement one would go.
Yeah, I think that's a better idea.
But the money you earmarked for it, I think will suffice for now.
The $20,000?
Yes.
Don't see a link to what that guy sent me, so I don't know what the footprint of it is.
So
Okay.
Laura, I'm sorry, I didn't stay up to date on all the recent playscapes. Are you satisfied with one you found or shopped for?
No, I don't actually like the one he sent. I think it looks like it's going to be bigger than the footprint when I'm looking at the picture.
Can you send the picture?
Yeah, I sent it in an email to everyone.
Oh, it was in that email? Okay.
I sent it
Okay,
like 10
all I
minutes
saw
before
was the
meeting.
quotes. I
Yeah,
didn't
there's
see the
pictures at the
picture.
bottom. I think
Oh,
for
okay.
$102,000.
They just got the price.
Oh, I see.
It's $145,000.
Yeah.
Oh,
Based
I
on
should have
other,
listened to Cindy when she said that guy does not return phone calls and blew Paul off, and I should have just went a different route immediately. But I thought he was going to get back to me.
No, he sounds very convincing and sincere,
Yes.
but not to be.
Yeah.
Not
We
unless
can't
we're
go
buying
higher
his
than him?
stuff.
Why can't we
I
go
possibly-
above him?
So it sounds like he owns the separate company that has rights to Michigan.
He's the authorized distributor. Yep.
Hmm.
So I mean, I
Hmm.
could call Landscapes and say, listen, your distributor's not helping me.
Yeah.
That's probably what I
Yeah.
need to do next. But I mean, I'm not dead set on using his company. I just think that I don't think this quote is very good, is what I'm saying.
So you
I
don't
think
like
this
this?
But in one day.
Do you not like this one they sent over?
I don't hate it. I'd be happy if we had it. I don't like the price of it.
Yeah, exactly.
think
I mean,
that
it has a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it takes a large chunk of the budget that could be used.
Yeah. Especially if we can get that other one for 67,000.
Right, and I like that one better. It feels like it fits the space better.
Yeah, I agree.
would it would fit within the budget to do like, assume something like a $75,000 unit and then a little bit less than what he quoted on install, 35,000. So is 110, would that feel comfortable enough to keep that as like the playground equipment portion budget?
Mhm.
That's still 10,000 more than the one that Leanne actually found that her and I both really like.
And then, okay, and then at like 50 by 30, is that what from the ones you'd seen that you liked, was that about fitting what the footprint? Cause I just want to be able to make sure the site plan is accurate. Or relatively accurate, it needs to be relative sized, chunked out.
This is zone 53 by 42, I think.
53 by 42.
Yeah, that's what it's saying. I believe that's what it is at the bottom. 53 by 42, zone 4.
Maybe I'll just put 50.
That really takes up a big portion of that. But not to say it can't be done. I'm just, for sure, we have to get rid of the, where the current structure is.
Yeah,
Cause
and
the
this
current
is
structure is like in between here, right?
Yeah.
where
They
are
did
you
that all
pointing?
of these are personal.
Okay.
You can like personalize each one, so we could take something off of that other one too if we need to make it smaller.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so that
But-
structure is back by the parking lot, like actually where, like the pavilion is actually where the kid's structure is. I'd like to see the structure forward more towards you're gonna have a huge space, right? Just forward, like where the telescope is, that's gonna be your primary space right there.
Okay.
Hey, how do I share my screen?
You should be able to, if it's enabled on the top next to the mic, there should be, do you have an option to share?
There's, yeah, right there, a little share button. Over by the leave button on the far right.
I don't know how to even get back to you guys on your meeting. I went off on a website. There's, how do I do this? Oh, got you all there. Oh, here I am. So,
These are wild.
oh yeah, share.
I wouldn't even go off of that, but that may be.
Yeah, it does impact it, but I don't think this one falls under prevailing wages that I've seen.
One sergeant's, it's for 6 foot of asphalt, which is what Markey is, he says. And the substrate is different on his too, so I don't know if that means.
figuring
he's
it out,
dealing with a
Cindy?
Different truck.
I guess I have to go to my computer and allow sharing.
6, 7,
Oh, okay.
8. He's talking 8 foot gravel.
How to do
So
that.
if this company can do it on 8 foot, that's different than
You
if the
can't
other
see my
company.
screen,
needs
right?
11
No,
to run asphalt.
Okay. But we only need minimum
Yeah, I'm.
6 foot asphalt.
you want to email it, Cindy?
That's what
Yeah.
Markey is.
Yeah.
Or can I
That's what
send
the
it
Ross
on the
Common one
group
is too.
text?
Yeah,
So.
yep.
So
Got
like,
some
I
for
just
11,
went to
some
this
for 8,
website
some for 6,
and it's a
one for
whole
6,
different
some for
company than
9.
that guy. It's the
Yeah,
Playmark.
something's weird with that. I don't.
Okay.
And this one had like, almost a ship mask.
I'll go back after.
Oh, that is cool.
The macaroni, and it says it says $37,623.
What?
I know.
Really?
This is
What is
called
that?
the mini macaroni or whatever it says.
What is, wait, what is macaroni? I got missed
I
that.
just sent a link.
Marconi.
Oh, macaroni. Oh,
I
okay.
sent a link to a different company that's not in that other guy's Ballywick Playmart Playground. And they have this really cool like ship.
I
kind
Oh,
of
love
that is
that.
cool.
And
It
it's
is so
mini.
cool.
It says ages 2 to 12. 30, it's under 38, under 40,000, we'd still need install.
Okay.
But let's see, 33 feet by 46 feet accommodates 40 to 60 kiddos.
Okay. I mean, I think that's reasonable.
Minimum safety surface 1,518, ADA accessible. I don't know which parts are, but so anyhow, food for thought. I don't think we're beholden to that guy who don't pay any attention to us.
No, I don't think so.
No,
Or
you
even
don't
the,
need to be.
so
I guess
if
the
we,
decision we need today, and then we gotta move on to Park 27 is like, what footprint should we carve out? And then the other things sort of go around. So we had like up to 55 by 45 sort of thing, or 33 by 42. What do you
Are you
think we
gonna
should try to
pop that
carve
map
out?
back up here? And then are you gonna do the?
Oh, yeah, that's, and I'm gonna make this
Uh,
map better, but this is,
Pam's over there looking for accurate measurements for Samoset.
okay, good, because that, we need that
Thank
too.
goodness for Pam.
Yes, truly. So you want this up here?
There we go.
somewhere.
Yes.
That's gonna fall through.
So I was just down there the other day and this looks really good on the left. And then,
Are these where you want benches? Do you want 2 benches? How many benches?
I would say benches so you can view the sunset. So somewhere, so I think what you're doing, see
There's
this
2.
golf
These are
cart
benches.
area? See this golf cart
Yes.
area? Cut that down. Can you cut that down?
Yeah, what do you want it to be?
It doesn't need to be that big.
How many spots?
Well, the thing, it goes all the way straight across. And there's probably 10 spots, but it's straight across at the very front. And it's not taking up any of the park. It's behind the roped area. So it's really not going to be our concern.
Is it out of the part? Is it out of the lot footprint?
Yes.
Oh, well, now you don't, we shouldn't show it.
Yeah. Just pop her off. And then we can
Yeah.
have, because I do
Zip
feel
line's more
like,
here.
so yeah, the zip line here for sure, because that's right in the corner over there. And then we wanted the right over here in this corner where you are is the mud and water tables. And some kind of accessibility to those. So whether it be a path of wood chips or the mats or however we want to do that.
All the wood chips are ADA rollable.
Okay. So we could do a path on those then.
Mm-hmm.
And
And where do you want the
then
mud table?
right, I think right along the fence line, right, Laura?
Kind of by your cottage or something?
Yeah, yep, right
Mhm.
there.
Where is that? Or,
Yep, you're right in the spot.
okay,
So
Right.
yeah, all those there. And then that opens up all this space on the left of the mud tables for either to move the pavilion over there and be able to put that big playscape or put the playscape there. Laura, do you want to weigh in on this?
I agree with either one of those, honestly.
Okay.
I,
Yeah.
obviously the mud table needs to be, I think that's exactly where it should have been.
Okay. The only other thing is we wanted to redo the bathroom. So see on the left, we're going to pull that fence in and there'll be a bathroom. Do we want the pavilion over there near the bathroom?
I wondered about that, but would there be any odors that go airborne
don't
when
know.
somebody's sitting there eating?
I don't know.
Also, would that block, because that's right the corner where you watch the sunset, so that might block the view from other people in the park.
Yeah.
That guy just sent me back a message with freight.
Oh, okay.
I mean, not that I plan to go with him, we get an idea. So.
Who's this gorgeous
Margot May is our
baby?
newest Parks and Rec member. She wants a
Yay.
playscape.
Okay. She wants a baby swing.
So
No, thank you.
where's the pavilion going? How big is it going to be?
I can take it.
I like the size that it is. You can fit 2 picnic tables under there.
Your back. I see
How,
The
how big
size
is it,
that
do you know?
Oh, Laura, what do you think? 10 by 10?
purple egg.
Sorry, I was reading his text.
Purple egg.
Bragging about the
Purple
pavilion.
egg.
Yeah, I think it might be around a 10 by 10.
And that's gonna go where?
Good question.
I would rather start it, in my opinion.
For my 2 cents
but-
worth,
Yeah, we don't have a lot
for
of
my
room.
only 2 cents worth. The pavilion, a lot of people sit under it and look at the lake.
Fit it where you
So
guys
if
think it should go. I
Wherever the
don't,
pavilion is, if you cannot see the water from there very well, that might not be a good location.
Well, you can see the water from the whole entire park, so it's whether it's left or right, it's not going to make a difference.
Okay, thank you.
Well, thank you.
Amanda, I don't know if you want to add to the budget. You said that freight for that stuff is usually between is around $5,000
Okay.
for
I'm
trailer
in the wrong
freight.
one now.
So it looks similar for both that and Park 27, even though they're very different.
But let's make sure we get the high level you need, and we can move the Lego pieces around if we get this grant.
Yeah, because here's the problem. There's trees too.
Yep.
So we just need to put things in place and then go from there. I
Yeah, I
like the
need to know
swings
just
in the
like-
front. I like the swings in the front, but that's just me.
I like the
You know,
swings. in the
Yeah.
Okay, so like move. There's this thing.
Put
So
that
move the
teeter, yeah, I was
swings
gonna
up.
say, yep, move those swings up. Put the teeter totter over by the mud tables. That might be a good spot for it over there.
Where do you want
And
music?
then,
Oh, right.
um,
That's a small footprint, right?
yeah, I think so.
Music
That
over
can-
by these things?
Yes, put it over there. And then the
And
picnic
then
table,
pavilion.
yeah,
yeah.
I would leave it right there. Don't you think, Laura?
Okay.
Right there? Or just
Sure,
over
yeah.
just a little? Yeah,
Well, I'd love to just stick them both underneath the pavilion.
the picnic
There's-
tables.
2 picnic tables.
You don't
under
want
the
any picnic tables other than that?
I don't,
I don't see
because I think
people
the
use-
benches are gonna be fine. And it's taking
So-
away from our regular footprint.
Yeah,
Okay.
I agree with benches. My observations as I've made the visits is people use the picnic tables to set their stuff and they take off for the beach.
Yep,
Yeah, or the kids use it as a climbing tool.
yep.
Yep.
So we
Okay.
need the 2 picnic tables underneath the pavilion and then benches around for parents and grandparents to sit and watch kids.
Oh, so these will be we'll just pretend this is a bench then. What is
Okay.
where are the benches going? Or what actually, well, do we have pavilion yet? Pavilion, is that down here? Is that up here?
I think pavilion
Or is it somewhere else?
where the swings were. Yep, down that way.
Down there here.
Yep.
Okay.
Hmm.
And then
Pavilion there.
let's pretend this is a bench.
Put a bench near the mud tables over there, a small one. Or even like in the white space where you have the zip line, just put a bench right there and obviously it'll be in that area, that general vicinity.
Okay. Over here.
Yeah, and
And down here.
there is built-in benches on the fence line.
Oh, okay.
They've been, obviously repainted and redone. They're not great, but there is like a seating area.
Do you want to keep those in the new layout?
Yeah, I think they're attached to the fence, so.
Oh, okay.
And then probably a bench, like either behind or next to the big playscape.
up by this front parking or somewhere. But those musical instruments moved to that one corner right on the other side of the swings,
Mm-hmm.
somewhere over there. Yeah.
Yep. And the merry-go-round, are you keeping that over here?
I mean, I'd like to see that near the playscape, but there is a large area right where you are that has nothing really.
I think we
Yeah,
need
we gotta
something there,
remember the little barbecue thing.
even if it's more benches, so people don't drive in.
Mm-hmm.
Because
We actually do need one of those little fences there, which the township, we can talk with the township about putting another rope fence right there so that people don't drive in.
okay,
Yeah.
something.
What did you say,
Okay.
Cindy, about the benches? What did you say?
No, I just said there's the barbecue grill somewhere, you know.
Oh yeah, let's put that by the pavilion. There's no sense in having that in a live child area, a hot grill.
Right, we've already dealt with this one.
Jeez.
How many, and then do you know how many parking spots did we already count these? Are these correct? From
Yeah,
how many
I just-
parking spots?
I was
And are
just
these
there.
in the lot lines?
2, 3, 4. We can do 5 on the left. I was just there counting them. So that's correct. That's good right there, how you have it. These ones are going to be. There's probably 7 on the backside.
Okay, so maybe one extra. And then we were gonna do one handicapped, right?
Yeah, that one goes right in the middle, but that's fine.
Oh, it's in the middle, okay.
Yeah, it
I
has
should
the
put- I should
sign
put
and
it where it
everything.
is.
Okay.
Okay,
Yep, and there's a tree right next to it, so just leave it just like that.
Okay, it's 8:46. How we doing, Amanda?
yeah, I was just gonna say, we need to wrap this up.
Okay.
At least this is more, I guess, where things are at. I need to translate this into like a size proportional thing, and that is what we should look at next week and then decide, is this the good one? But at least I feel like we're in a better spot. So.
Yep.
Let's move on to the Park 27 one.
Okay. Tell Paul not to
So-
be long-winded.
Oh, he's right here.
Good. I hope he heard me.
Promising.
We already have that. That's just a blow up.
I know, I just can't read this. I don't know what the,
This is 259. 259 from here to here, 231 from here to here.
is that the
Says
park?
100 feet. Yeah, that's the park.
We had 134 noted before. Does it go in a triangle like that? Well, anyway, we'll have to look at this because this doesn't look correct.
I think actually this is great.
Yeah, we just gotta put those on.
Yeah, we need like an actual like outline of it. And this won't work for what they need for documentation. We
Are
might-
we talking about Samoset?
Yeah, sorry, they just brought that.
I have a local realtor had sent me the thing, and it's only says it's 50 feet on that where it says 90 feet. But I'll send you the email. It's got our plot number and all that good stuff.
Interesting.
Okay.
50 feet
Yeah.
over there.
Mm.
I
Yeah, we'll
feel
have
like
to-
it's more.
Wait a minute, 50 feet across the front?
No,
no,
that
no.
little
The
street.
side.
This one here. Yeah, we do need to get to something that is reflective of what the township owns. There needs to be site control deeded documentation that shows the
Okay.
outside footprint,
I'll
Okay.
go-
or we will not be able to apply for this grant. Like that.
I'll measure it later, but somebody needs to, the county can give you because they're either taxing us or not. They know exactly.
Yeah, we need to know exactly from them. We need some official documentation that shows that.
That's the
then-
parcel number, the property address and the parcel number.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That's from a realtor's, wherever they
Interesting.
get their official whatevers.
Yeah. Yeah, I felt like that
Okay.
50 was a little bit bigger, but who knows?
It does kind of, it's a little, that's where the porta potty is, and there's not much past that, the porta potty.
Yeah, there's the 2 garbage cans, the porta potty, but then there's a swing set in the front.
In the front, up along the lake line, right?
Well, I mean, up there in
Yeah.
that triangle thingy.
Yeah. Well,
Huh.
I went and measured too. I got my paperwork here somewhere,
Okay.
but let's just, Amanda, assume that footprint and then I'll look further. I
Okay.
think we need to go
Really,
to,
yeah, it'll be cut
we need
from
to
the
go to the
township, though,
asphalt.
whether that's pulling from a county or whatnot, we're
Mhm.
gonna need that.
I need to know
Okay,
if I
can
was supposed to
you-
do that or not. Is it on my list?
Yeah.
To do so?
Pam had sent the one, but
Alright.
I just don't think we can use that.
That's my
So-
bad. I'm
No, it's not your, I should have given the feedback earlier. It's not like you're behind.
behind on everything. So it wouldn't surprise
Okay.
me, but if I need to fix what I was
We ne-
supposed to do, I'll do it.
Yeah, that's where today, when I looked at it, that's not gonna work for what we need. So we do need that updated. So then the path, so on Park 27 asphalt trail, so there's a variety of different quotes now. Is this the asphalt and the,
This is just
Preparation.
asphalt, but it's at 11 feet wide.
okay, so there's kind of or a key decision that you guys need to make so that we can refine these quotes. But I do have a reference already from Roscommons they just did. But for the size of the trail that you guys are looking for, you can either do 11-foot wide or minimum 10, I believe it is actually, or you could do 6 foot. The key difference based on the requirements is, do you want it to be a shared use, non-motorized path? Or which would include bikers, runners, pedestrians, wheelchairs, or do you want it to just be walkable, which would include pedestrians and wheelchairs, which then you only need 6 foot. It's approximately doubling the price, obviously, because the width and everything, and based on the quotes I had seen, the 6 foot path one from what Roscommon just paid would put yours at about $35,000 to $40,000 at 6 foot wide. But if you want to go the 11-foot wide, that's what's driving it up to maybe 80 or 90 potentially, based on what we do have from.
The 6 foot
Vendors.
allow like skateboards and bicycles.
No, that's the key difference is
Okay.
technically, I mean, not that they couldn't go on there, but like technically the intended use that you would be going for with a 6 foot path is walking and wheelchairs. If you want it to have all of the uses, bicycles, skateboards, all that, you would want to go for the wider one. But that's about doubling your cost. So that's, I guess, the decision you guys need to make.
To
Well, I
add
will
to
say
the,
that 30,000 for
add
the
to-
ninja stuff is really cost prohibitive for what we want to do for stations around the trail. What he was able to find with install, because it has to include install, is not very, I don't think we're going to love what would be placed at that price range.
the problem is that the one company gave me a quote based on that the gravel needs to be 11 foot wide to drive the asphalt truck. And the other company is not saying that. So I'm going to have to go back, because if they have a different size asphalt truck, that's going to make a difference on the base.
Yes, but I think either way, the key decision to give them the guidance of what to quote is gonna be 11-foot wide or 6 foot wide intended use and what you guys want.
So, let me, I really
We
would
need to
like
start
to
with that,
see,
because then we can quote accordingly. Otherwise, we're not quoting the same apples to apples. You don't need 8 foot. You're gonna just add extra costs for
So it has to be.
no
11.
reason. It needs to be at least 10 feet. It was my understanding, or 11. MDOT is 10 feet.
what do you anticipate the measurement to be for 2 wheelchairs being pushed side by side? So we're
You
really,
need minimum 6 foot for that.
for
Well,
2
some say 5
wheelchairs?
feet, but minimum 6 foot, I think, with
All
the
right.
barrier-free Michigan stuff. So-
Yeah, I'm just saying, not just one wheelchair. It would be nice if the
No, it's
core
the
people, yeah.
That's 6 foot.
Oh, nice. Okay. I'm good.
If we're taking a quick vote, I vote for the 6 foot.
Me too.
Okay, should we make a motion? A motion to establish the width of the asphalt trail at 6 foot All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any discussion?
Well, the discussion being that I would say you need a roll call vote because it's money.
Well,
Okay.
we didn't have money yet. We're still blue skying it, but
All right.
let's
You
do
can
it.
do it. Nobody's going to come back on you, but I mean,
No.
you're talking about spending money
Sure.
and voting on it.
Yep. Okay, roll call vote.
Roll
I
call
propose
vote.
we do a 6-foot asphalt path at Park 27 for a non-motorized trail.
I second. So Laura, do the roll call, please.
Oh, roll call. Cindy,
I'm in favor, yes. Hey,
Leanne,
Yes.
me, yes. Paul,
As liaison, I'm going to abstain from some of this stuff because I'm really
Good.
not. Yeah, there you go.
Nicely
good.
done. Nicely done, Paul.
Well, ultimately, without Steve here, there's 4 people.
Here, Kyler.
Odd numbers are easier to deal with. If you 3 vote, then that's the
Okay.
way it is.
Yep, us 3 voted. So then the 6-foot trail.
Okay. So then that, again, Paul will help us validate, I think, with that, with these companies to update the quote to that. But
If we go 6 foot wide estimate at 3,000 feet, which is in the ballpark, then I need to find out who can do it with what size truck.
right.
Why do we?
But someone had just done it and Ross commented the numbers they gave us per yard. I calculated that based on, and then added some
Was it that?
excess.
Who's
I
that?
thought that was supposed to be
No,
220 a yard. per square
no, it's different.
Okay.
But they met all the Michigan requirements for barrier free and everything else. And that is, and I added a little bit. It was like, I think 32,000 was this. I don't have that coming up. It's not showing me. Anyway, 35 to 40,000. So I would suggest budgeting like probably 40,000 for that then, if you're doing the 6-foot one.
So if you estimate, the one estimate to do the substrate part was 36.
Yeah, and this includes the
That was at
substrate.
11 feet, so that would
Right.
cover whatever truck. So if your
Well,
asphalt
but-
and that number combined, or were they talking 36 included the base?
Yeah, this is the base and the asphalt is 40,000 based on what they had gotten done.
That's better than anything I've seen yet.
Yeah, and maybe it's just and I can ask them too if you want, based on that project, just to say that's what we're looking for is that same amount. But I would say we budget 40,000 for that just for now, and then we can validate that, but that opens up more for the stations. The wheelchair swing, I have like 6,000 in there based on what I've seen. If you're having one dog station, they're like about, I think you can get them for like probably 400, but I put 500 just for even Steven numbers.
Is that?
Signage maybe up
inside
to
the dog
1,000.
park?
Yeah, well, like on the trail, you guys talked about wanting to have like a station.
Sure,
Mhm.
why not carry a bag of shit around with you while you're walking?
No, it would have the bucket so you can put it in there.
so
Or you could just
What?
leave it on the trail, Paul. I'll just have my dog
So on
poop on
my
the trail.
maintenance thing, I'll say they go around and take the dog shit out of the buckets once a week.
Either that or spread the shit around when you mow it. I don't know. What do you want?
I don't- If you
Get
need
two
it on
options.
there, fine.
So,
Sure.
okay, so we have, and then how many benches we want? I don't know. I put 5 for now. So
Yeah,
we're
one-
running out of time, but
One for each of those stations.
Yeah.
is that
Yep.
right? Okay.
Yep.
And then you have 5 stations. So now if we have 5 stations, I don't know, how much are they kind of coming out to per station? Were you guys seeing roughly?
Yeah.
So-
Laura posted something. Go ahead, Laura.
the slanted boards, it was 12,000 plus 5,000 to install. They had an A-frame ladder. I don't like a lot of these, unfortunately, what he sent. I don't think we're getting much for the money. So he only quoted 3 plus the ADA swing, which I did think the ADA swing was supposed to be one of the 5 stations. Was I incorrect on that?
No, it's not. I don't think.
Okay, so I had him quote incorrectly.
Yeah, actually, We'll have to decide, you'll have to decide, but I counted the swing as one of the 5.
So.
Oh, okay.
but
Cindy and I
station
talked
over
about it.
by the, what do you call it, amphitheater.
Yeah, over
So
by
you
the
guys saw
volleyball
that
court.
one where 2 wheelchairs can roll up on it, right?
Yeah, that's the one.
That was less than $5,000 for 2, yep,
Yeah,
for the
so
whole
if we,
unit.
I like
But
the
is
one
that
that
a
you guys,
station or not? I guess is what
No.
you guys need to decide.
No.
The trail is gonna go right there.
Right,
So
but
if you
it's
get
not-
on the trail from the parking lot and start going down it from there, not in between the tennis court and the pickle or baseball, you'd go
No.
right to the swing. Okay, you can say no, but let me finish. You'd go right to the swing for the handicap first. It would be right there. And then if Core comes and parks, they can get right to it. Now it'll be on the periphery of the park,
She going
but the
for a
money
walk?
to put it there has got to come from this grant.
Here's this for the diaper bag.
well, now we have significantly more to have money to put it.
That's, well, the original, when Cindy brought it, it was part of the playground. It was on the trail that was over near the volleyball court that comes down next to the amphitheater. And
Right,
so
but
But
I
Paul
was,
pushed back, and I agree. It does kind of put them off on an island, and it would be more inclusive if we left it by the trail over by all the play equipment and the
Mhm.
amphitheater.
the problem that yes, I like that. But the problem that I have is that if we want to have we're having kind of a clean stations and that have a theme over in the area of the asphalt that's like the kind of like the circular area, the circle of it, and have 4 or 5 stations over there. And if we want to keep it clean and keep it one theme, then we can't have that over there in the middle of everything.
I'm not seeing where it's
No,
in the middle.
don't worry about the aesthetics of the clean. This is helping Amanda write up a very appealing, hopefully winnable grant. by
Okay, yeah, I guess
including
that's
this in there.
true. Yeah,
This
that's
is
true,
one of our
Cindy.
kingpins to help win the grant.
Okay,
Yes.
sounds good.
So we need to, obviously, we probably need to wrap up here, but I think the big thing is we've adjusted the asphalt trail size, which changes the budget, possibly then up to 75,000. Well, I guess they are still above the budget originally, but up to $75,000 maybe. We have more to work with.
I think that's
So-
ideal. The other stuff that he showed, I think, is underwhelming and it would look almost sad going around the trail.
Well, let's not get
Let's come
married
back
to
to that.
that,
And you're gonna
but
talk
if
about-
budget's okay, we can still look for the stuff we want to enhance it with.
As long as she knows in her head.
Yes, and I will need like to put on the site plan, like what are these things? And I'll need it for the narrative. So we do need to narrow down from all the options, like I need it emailed, like the link and like what are they that we're trying to do? If we,
Okay.
that's kind of, I guess, what we need to try to do in the next week so that we have that.
Okay, I think that guy would be willing to. He jumped, I didn't even get a hold of him till 1 and he worked till 9 o'clock last night getting me what he could find. So I'm sure he can get me within the week.
So, but Laura,
big
is
problem was the
this
budget
equipment you like? You like this manufacturer, or are we looking?
I like that the rep is responsive and willing to look.
Yeah, okay, but,
That's a bonus right now since we're under a time crunch.
okay. Because the world is our oyster. Chat GPT can find us ninja stuff or whatever if we have to start from ground zero.
Yeah, I did struggle
have-
with the stations, ones that were actually commercial, and I think the
The
biggest
only,
problem with yesterday's quote was that fitting it into the 30,000 was almost impossible. Now that we have a bigger budget, I think it should be easy to get that to you in a week, Amanda.
Okay,
let me say one thing. When I looked at all the pictures, there are some that you climb right up on. They're all climb. Some of them you need to hang from your arms to even use them. I think whatever we put there needs to have the climbing way to get on it. Because some kids are not upper body strong enough to just latch on to something and start using that piece. A couple of them had like ladder things or whatever, but whatever we put there, if the way they use it is upper body strength, that's probably not my favorite. Do you see that Jesus loves you?
What?
It's too close. It's like,
Do you see that Jesus loves you?
Jesus loves you. And thank you, Paul, for being not as long-winded as normal. Great work. He did it.
Give me time. Give me
Keep
time.
doing it. So
thank you, Paul, for being a liaison and not a full-on
thank you for the liaison.
participant.
This is all part of who's taking the blame when it's over, and it won't be me.
You don't have to.
I'll
I'll
take it.
come to the meeting and talk to everybody just like I did.
No, the footprint we're coming up with is great. Everybody who wants the other one is going to argue against it, but who cares? So let's keep rolling. What else you need?
More grants
All
if they
right,
want.
yeah,
They should join the committee.
exactly. Opportunities. So let's wrap it up. So basically where we're at the current moment is this new budget roughly. That puts us up at 125. The reason it was set at 125 also is when we were discussing the matches, I just want to briefly talk about this just so you're all aware, is being able to have an opportunity to match this one at 50%, which will, if the board agrees, that'll put your total matches for both grants at about $100,000. And by matching this one at 50%, you will go from having 0 points on the match to 35 extra points, which in the
Oh.
grant app is a lot.
Good.
Because sometimes you get
Awesome.
little bonus points for 5 points, but so that's obviously something that Paul's gonna liaise to the board and help us get a determination if that's gonna be acceptable, but that's one of the reasons of why trying to keep this one more contained so that you can have a higher match, which will give you a higher likelihood of getting it.
Good.
And we talked about
Fantastic.
this, so you're not having a stroke right
No,
now, right? Okay.
No,
Okay.
no, I just look like that a lot. No, the 50% match to get something, the extra points matter. I've seen some of this stuff before, even the dark sky, anything, any extra points, any shiny thing in there is. So if we can come up with 50%, I know we can do that for the Park 27. Everything else starts to get a little weird after that.
Yeah, but, and you don't need, you do not get on the recreation passport extra points for extra match. So that one you're okay. You just need the 25%, which is this 37.5.
And that's Samoset.
Okay.
Samoset.
So it's not going to
Okay.
make, yeah. It's the Park 27 that a 50% match.
Yep.
That's where the
No.
points are.
Yes.
So Paul
So-
just mentioned dark sky, just for giggles. Do we have street lights over on Park 27 going back by Compost or anywhere? Or is it a true dark park? I can't recall.
I think we had this
The
discussion
lights are going to
before.
be,
Do we?
the lights are probably near 27 and then at the compost site. So at the gate to the compost site, there's no light that I know of, maybe. It's not, I'm only using that as an example that every little thing that we can throw in
Right.
this will be
Sure.
points.
Yeah.
Even
I
if
just
it's
wanna-
planning how to do a dark sky.
I just want to tell everybody quickly that I went to the board meeting on Wednesday and there wasn't a lot of people there, but they were really excited about what we were doing after I gave the update. Oh, there's only one public comment. Well, there was a couple public comments, but the one main one is, I don't know if we want to add it in, but, or just use our regular budget for this. The swings themselves, the actual seats of the swings at Park 27 are deteriorated and we need new ones is what they were saying. And this is coming from Bruce, the sexton. So he apparently is over there swinging. I don't know.
He and I go
uh,
every Friday.
That's
Yeah,
kind of a
he's-
low maintenance item and we can.
yeah, but I just want to bring
rethink
that to everyone's
budget.
attention before I forget.
Good.
Okay. Are we
That's
adjourning?
it. Yes, thank you all. I think we're good. I'll take this and I'll get reflect back to what we have so far and then let's get some more of those quotes and then next week we do need to finalize basically where you guys have it at and then that's where it will then get packaged up, written up from there to be able to have available for the March 9th public hearing at 5 p.m.
Okay.
where the public can comment on the grant apps themselves.
Okay. All right, meeting adjourned at 9:09. Laura?
Gotcha.
I second.
Thank you, Cindy.
I pledge
All in
I was
favor?
writing.
Aye. Public comment.
Thank you all.
Good work, team.
These are great projects, you guys. I feel good about
Yay.
these.
Okay,
Just get
good.
it shined up a bit more
Good.
here, buffed up,
All right.
and they're good.
Bye,
Thanks.
y'all. Have a
Bye.
good one.
Bye.